Ooh, I was snoozing. Wow, he just crushed it. Yeah, big heavy fish. Ooh, yeah, he's roly-polying. When he quits roly-polying, he is very hard to move. River rats, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. A tougher man than myself would probably be out here in a t-shirt, but I get soft in my old age and the bar wasn't set real high, so I'm gonna try to do a little double dipping and just catch a bunch of fish. So let's go. So I don't talk about it very much because it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, and it's not that I'm not proud of it. It's just not something I really talk about a whole lot. But ooh, there's a critter up there. Probably my biggest guilty pleasure in fishing is the white bass. And it's getting to be that time of year in the south, and I might just follow the old white bass migration north. But it's getting to be that time where they bite really, really, really good. But what I'm doing here, when I say I'm double dipping, there's a whole bunch of catfish back there. And there's a whole bunch of white bass over there. It's a little bit of a long cast, but I think I can do it, and definitely throw some cat rods out while we're waiting. Easy. I got my bumping rod too. Might end up walking some baits, we'll see. Nothing set in stone other than I'm gonna try to catch some fish. I'll probably be fairly mobile. Although the problem with mobility is every time you move, it burns time. And we don't have an absolute ton of time before the sun goes down. So I told Ella I'd be home. Or I'd be getting off the water at dark and be home after that. Oh yeah, drift suck. If you're like, why do you do this? Well, I'll spot lock or anchor out the front, and then I throw this out the back, and helps reduce the swaying around. And the less your butt wiggles, the less your baits move around and the fewer snags you get. I think it increases number of bites too. Sinkers, check. Check my drag, check. Send it. It wasn't amazingly sent, but I think it'll be in the zone. Got one with a rattle. I'm a big fan of rattles, especially when the water's warm, and the water's not warm right now, but they still like it sometimes, even when the water's cold. They'll like it occasionally enough where still gonna have one with a rattle on it. That was nowhere near where I wanted it. Whatever. Nice easy cast. And then we wait. Not too long though. If we have to wait very long, we're leaving. Hopefully there'll just be a bunch of white bass entertaining us. Yeah, while the catfishing rods are back there, I'm gonna stand up at the front and toss a jig around. Got a fish catcher, certified welterweight on a 1/4 ounce bladed jig. And I designed this lure with the idea of just catching fish, and it'll catch fish 12 months out of the year. But I really, really, really like it for white bass in the spring or fall. Any cooler month, white bass, hybrid striper. And I got the heavyweights for big hybrids and big stripers. But yeah, anytime the water's cooler, they like it. When it gets warmer, they like to chase. So faster presentations usually work better for them then, but they'll still catch walleyes, and the smaller ones will catch crappies when it's warm. Moral of the story is I like it. I'd hope so. I designed it. This wind is complicating things. especially because most of the fish are right on the bank. There's one. Right there. We'll make her work one way or the other. Oh, I live for that little punk. I don't know why my voice just scratched like I'm a junior high kid. Or squeaked. Can't even talk. That right there, I just love these things. Probably because they're like really dumb and easy to fool. Maybe not even that. They're always eating, you just gotta find them. And lots of times this year, this is the time of year they move shallow and they're easier to find, easier to target. Oh, he crunched it. Just boink. My voice is so squeaky, I apologize. I just get excited. Also, the Catfish Conference was just a few days ago and talked to probably 500 people. We're better than that, and I lost my voice. And if I talk to any of you, I really appreciate you saying something and all the kind words. It really does mean a lot. And if you weren't there, I'll be there again next year, so swing by and say hi. If you're like, what's Catfish Conference? It's worth a Google. They got a website with all the information, but the gist of it is it's probably the world's largest concentration of catfishermen and crappie stuff. They got a lot of crappie stuff too. Probably would be more efficient at this if I had a little bit longer spinning rod. But I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing, if I was going to be doing this or crappie fishing, and this 6.6 stash stick is pretty versatile. 6.6 medium light, I believe. Use it for this, use it for crappies, use it for walleyes, use it for marlin. Probably wouldn't use it for marlin. Really thought we would have caught a catfish by now. I'm wrong. Also thought we would have caught more white bass by now. There we go. Little guy though. Where is he growing? Oh, he's all right. He must have hit it and ran at me. Love catching these dudes. See ya. Could make a bunch of fish tacos out of them, but I got some buddies coming in at the end of the week, and I'm sure we'll eat plenty of fish when they get here. I think we'll give this one more cast, which probably means 5 more casts. It's on my nose. I think I said last cast like 7 casts ago. All right, for real, last cast. There we go. You like the little twitch hop twitch. That was a better one, at least a better fighting one. Oh yeah, nice. And I do like to use the 20-pound for these guys this time of year, 20-pound fluoro leader, for a lot of reasons, but like when you flip them, you can grab the line and not worry about it breaking. And then you hook a hybrid or a striper or something with a little more oomph and sharper gill plates. Got something to protect, you know, some line with a little more toughness. They're not super line shy. I mean, they can be line shy, but usually the water's got a little color to it this time of year, so the fact that the fluorocarbon's less visible doesn't really matter that much, but the abrasion resistance of the fluorocarbon is what matters to me. Well, there's a creek mouth. It's full of brush. Up on the bank, there's probably some white bass in it. Again, I'm kind of in limbo. Like, the spot that I would want to catfish is over here. The spot I want a white bass fish is over there. So I'm gonna do my best. We'll see how it goes. I think I can catch some white bass. The catfish is in question. There definitely are some catfish here, though. All right. See what happens there. Skip, get out of there. What are you eating? You're a weird dog. All right, let's see if we can begin an absolute white bass beatdown. That starts with 1. We need 1. There's 1 in there. Probably a little guy. He just nipped it. Yeah, I should probably just make up my mind. Like, am I catfishing or am I white bass fishing? Because, like, if I wanted to catch white bass, I need to be closer to the bank. And pretty much any of these little divots could hold white bass. But, I mean, it's not that they won't be out in the current sometimes. But cooler water, late winter, early spring, when they're just starting to go, they usually run on the bank and concentrate in little reduced current pockets. I don't know why I'm spitting everywhere. I apologize for that. I haven't casted there yet. We'll try that one. Okay. Okay, last cast here. There. All right, maybe not the last cast. Might have to throw another one down there. Might even, ooh, there's some weight there. He is using the current very effectively. Oh yeah, that's a bruiser, just a pork chop of a white bass. Thicker than a Snicker right there. Freaking smoked it, fought good. Too much fun. Oh, we got a bite. Oh, he's gonna do it. Stay on there, bud. Hey. I was hoping we would eventually get a nibble, and we got us a nibble. What are you? He's kind of, I don't know. He's got whiskers. The only thing missing to make the day complete was a fish with whiskers. Yeah, he's nice. Happy to see you, bud. Okay, bud. Come here. He doesn't hook exceptionally well. But well enough to get in the boat, so that'll work. We are not skunked on the catfish front. Oh, he's kind of built funny. He's really skinny tail. Maybe one of those old fish that never grew up. Peter Pan catfish. You can let go. Let's see it. There he goes. Maybe. You gonna go under, or am I gonna have to chase you? Not even in that deep of water. Well, better reel him up. I mean, he's kicking funny. I mean, he's kicking. He's like swimming around on the surface. He's like swimming towards the boat. It's weird. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, sometimes when you catch them out of deep water, they fill up with gas and then they have a hard time swimming back down. But he didn't feel gassy, and it's like 20 feet of water, so. Not that deep by blue cat standards. Well, we did not get our big catfish, and we caught some white bass. We didn't beat them up too bad. I'm gonna be out here again tomorrow, and hopefully the big cats will come then. Got a nibble back there. There's something. I feel like I snagged it though. Feels heavy and different. Gar? Drum bud in the tail. This could get ugly. Oop, perfect. Thank you. That would make sense that that's what's in there, but if there's some of those, there's probably some other stuff too. I'm surprised he didn't eat it. He'll thump the crap out of a jig lots of times. He wasn't no baby either. Ooh, he whacked it pretty good. I don't know what we have, but it's not small. My net is a long ways away. Ooh. I didn't gain any line hit there for a second. What do we have? He just thunked it. That was very refreshing. I liked it a lot. This fight is also quite wonderful. What are you? It's staying down. I can't go to the back because I have a boat and I can't go around the cabin, so that could be a problem. Almost feels like a catfish. At this point, I just want to see what I'm working with here. Don't cut me off on the bottom of the boat. Man, he thudded it. This might be a big drum. Trying to walk him up to my position. Okay. We just about saw him there. I'd like to get him. I'm not going to worry about lifting him until I get him on a shorter leash. because there's a good chance he'll see some sun and then lose his little mind at least one more time. Oh, giant drum. At least now we know. That is a certified barn door. Wow. Not saying it's my biggest drum ever, but it's in the ballpark. We are definitely in the drum hole skip. I'm glad I got to see him so I didn't think he was like a 12-pound hybrid or something. They don't have a ton of give up, and there's plenty of current, and I only have 10-pound line. We're at knife in a gunfight status right now. Having my net up here would make this a little more efficient, but we'll see. Oh, there's my leader. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my leader because we already saw him. Yep, come here. Okay. Wow, what a fish. Yeah, I know you're wore out. You're not happy. Wish I had grippers or a net. But we got you. Just about bent that hook out. Wow. He's not nearly as big as I thought he was, but he definitely meets my status as a barn door freshwater drum. Get him back in the water. The old bonita release rushes oxygen over their gills. I don't know if that works for anything other than tuna species, but I don't think it'll hurt nothing. Skip, that was neat. We should do that again. That hook is definitely compromised, but I'll bend her back and see if she has any more life left in her. Oh, it's bent out all over the place. We now have an offset jig hook. Not a problem for white bass duty. It is when you hook something like that. My drag is probably a little excessively tight. I wasn't not expecting that, but I wasn't expecting that, if that makes sense. But he just crunched it. One more cast here, and we're gonna keep looking. There is a pile of fish in here, but I think most of them are gar. One thing I do know is catfish and gar are sometimes buddies. They don't mix in a whole lot, but they're fairly neighborly. So we'll see how it goes. I anticipate some nibbles, some pecks, bumps, and hopefully one nice one. I stepped on Skip's squeaker toy. Oh, pretty bad throw. Sorry about that. We're gonna bust out the whippy rods. Not wimpy though, whippy. So they are not wimpy. Current's probably gonna push this one around, so not gonna throw it real far. Go get him, little bud. Definitely want to check my drag on these. Okay. We are fishing. It's pretty chocolatey. I don't even think I'm gonna throw a jig. We'll give her 20 minutes and well, got a nibble already. Hopefully we get a takedown. Ooh, I was snoozing. Wow, he just crushed it. Drag's a little light, but hopefully that didn't do anything with the hook set. Wow, he just roasted it. Stay there, buddy. He's sprinting. Yeah, big, heavy fish. Ooh, yeah, he's roly-polying. When he quits roly-polying, he is very hard to move. Wow. Oh, he just touched that other one. Yeah, I lift and he doesn't lift very well. Don't want to get ahead of myself with the net, but they say failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Wow. Big fish. He ran all the way here and now he's going back. So much weight. Yep. Okay, net's in order. Whew. So much weight. Just come over here, buddy. Just trying to coax him. I can't believe how solid this fish is. Well, he moved some there. Oh, wow. Serious fish, guys. Serious fish. I mean, there's some flow. Don't get me wrong. The weight's what's getting me. Like, I'm just not really moving him. Wow. Wow. This chocolate milk water, that's big. That's really big. He's spinning the boat. I'm not positive how big, I'm just telling you he's real big. Wow. His work ethic is impressive. This is an absolute monster. Wow. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of current here. I haven't had a fish work me over quite like this in a good long while. Okay. I mean, every time he moves, the drag slips. I would like it if you would swim towards the boat, not behind it, please. Yeah, there we go. Come on up here, buddy. I'm gonna try to walk him like I did that drum earlier. And then scoop him. So the net would come untangled. Okay, here's my chance. Nope. Yep. Get in there. We got it. It's a good one. Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. My imagination went crazy. don't know how big he is though. I don't think he's the 100-pounder that I thought he might be, or dreamed he might be. But he's freaking big. Oh, didn't see that coming. What do we do now? He is through the hoop, in the net, floating backwards. Wow, that's a first. Yeah, this is awkward. And we're tangled somewhere. Okay, I think we're free there. Oh man. Please don't bust off, because I don't want you to be stuck in that net. Okay. I just feel like a giant litter bug. Okay, the sinker's still acting funny. We are now netless for who knows. Now I'm not sure how this is going to work. Okay. Huh. Got an audience. We just got nibbled on that one. If that one buckles, we'll have some true chaos. God, I just want to get this fish in the boat now. He kind of got a second wind. Grab the grips. Oh. Huh. Come on over here, buddy. I really don't want to have to take the boat off spot lock, but that might be the case. We're dealing with a big critter. Okay. Come on, buddy. Yep, come over here. Gosh. Oh, wow. Normally, I'll handle them pretty decent by myself. This is one of them instances where I could really use a hand. I know you're not supposed to grab the line, but I need to get a set of grips in his mouth. Okay. Current's just kind of turning him into a planer board at this point in time. Come on over here. Just open your mouth for me, please. Okay. Okay, get in the boat. No. Son of a... How big are you? Open up. Okay. Holy cow. Oh. I thought it was over, and it wasn't even close. That's a big one. Whew. Not sure who's more tired, me or you, after that. Hook is out. Do I have the scale in the boat? I took it out and forgot it to put it back in, and then I remembered to put it back in, and now I don't remember. Well, it ain't 100. It's probably 60 or 70 would be my guess. Maybe 70 something. Okay. Freaking big. That's what I promise. I don't know exactly how big, but it is big. And first time I've ever seen a net just snap the seams like that, but I don't know. There's first times for everything. Man, what a toad. He worked me over in every possible way you can. All right, buddy. Let's get him back in the water. Yep. Let me know when you're ready. It's like, oh, don't you worry, I'll let you know. I think he's ready. See ya. What a porker. Wow. Just left a wake of carnage behind him. I've had to struggle like that for a while. Man, he crushed it. Just mumbling dumb stuff right now. Feel better. I didn't remember the scale, but I did remember food. Could use a little bit. I bet Skip would like some too. Want chippy, Skip? Sit. Good spot. Good spot. Good boy. Well, I think we wore out our welcome here. I'm gonna make a move, not a big move, especially after that last fish, because I just feel like this is kind of a travel corridor with this high water. Yep, there's a fish. Maybe I should wait a minute, because this is a travel corridor during the high water, and they'll probably come to me, at least to some level. There's a bunch of brush down there I want to park in front of, because even though they're traveling, they do stop and rest there and concentrate. That's a little interesting. I'm way outside the navigation channel, and so's the barge. Good thing I was paying attention. I mean, not that he was going to hit me, but with this high water, I guess they can go anywhere they want to. Maybe if I slide down, I'll get me a barge bite. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Good thing I backed that drag off. I didn't crack it off much, and he just went downtown, buddy. Completely unstoppable. And he's still gained a little bit of line. Wow. Another serious fish. Lots of current. I don't care. This is a real one. Wow. Still don't have a net. Still not gaining much line. There we go. I'm only gaining line because he's swimming at me. If he decides not to, I have a feeling I'm going to lose line. Jeez. That was a quick bite too. That was the one that I threw in the tree. Should probably get this one out of the way. Okay. Probably get that one out of the way while I'm at it. They're just turning into a day of monsters. Because this is a monster. Yeah, he's just swimming at me. Yeah, I'm moving him a little bit now. The way he made that drag peel, jeez. The way he fought to start, too. I don't know, he kind of feels like he's shrinking a little. I mean, he's still big, don't get me wrong. He just looks like he's kind of corkscrewing a little bit, unlike Megatron fish. Maybe the current's just that zippy. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll find out more as he gets closer. He's not little. That one just got whacked. He moved a lot of water there when he just bolted at me. The mega yacht bouncing me around. Okay, he's big, don't get me wrong. He ain't as big as the last one, I don't think. But he is dang nice. They just pull so dang hard in the current. He's pretty good. This will be a chore. You know, you never realize what you have till it's gone. Right now I'm feeling that with the net a little bit. Gosh, there's like a little shark swimming around down there. Okay. Come on up to the boat there, bud. Nope, stay down. Need you to stay down. Gosh, he is big though. Yeah, big fish. Big, nice fish. Come here, buddy. Maybe I'll just boat flip him. That was a bad joke. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on. Wrong direction. The good news is he's hooked good. Okay. We got him. It was on that bigger chunk. I don't know, it's just one of them days where I keep having 100-pounder thoughts run through my head. We slapped them together. I think we're over 100. But I don't know, I keep thinking of it. Might be a day to do it on one fish, but the big ones are biting. These are dandies. You never know when a fish like that could stumble along, you know? I'll be pretty happy as long as these keep stumbling along. Can't even talk. Okay. See ya. That was smoother than the last one. Not as smooth as it usually is, but smoother than the last one. Quick bite. Now this no net stuff makes every fish a dang adventure. I like adventures. I wonder if I can spot hop. Just go down a little ways in front of some different timber, catch another fish. I know I'm gonna try. Turns out I can't just slide down the bank and catch fish every stop. Got time for one more spot. I'm gonna do my best to make it a good one. Eat up, boys. Oh. Well, maybe I was wrong. It's bouncy, but how far down are you? Maybe I can go down the bank and catch fish. This one, oh, he just came off. Well, we're still gonna move. I don't think he was that big. But if a fish is gonna bite, I do want to catch him. Work on that at the next spot. I'm not super confident that there's any catfish here, but there's a bunch of fish in the trees. These trees. So I'm gonna give it a few casts and then maybe move. Well, we got a catfish going. What do I know? Not even a bad one. That was quick. Pretty nice fish. Yep. Why'd he come off? Suppose I wasn't here very. Oh, that's frustrating. He pulled it down good. Solid. Wonder why he didn't get the hook. Huh. Missed 2 fish in a row now. Hook's very sharp. I don't miss too many fish on these. Been very happy with these hooks. Huh. We got another one going here. I'm not convinced that's a catfish. Skip, you're in the danger zone, buddy. I wouldn't hang out back there. Well, maybe we'll get another shot. That was quick. Well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be at this one. Can't complain too much when you put a big dog like we did earlier in the boat. So, yeah, feel pretty darn good about that. Fortunate about that. All those things. But I'm gonna get packed up and head home. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate the heck out of you taking time to watch. Hope you catch a giant.